What's up guys, and welcome back to the Robbie D Gaming channel. So it's slightly different today. I've been getting a lot of requests to do an update on the Ford Zephyr, so I thought I'd take you to see what we've been getting up to. It's been a very slow journey since last year, but we have done some small little things, so let's go to the lockup and I'll show you what we've got done. Okay, so it is insanely windy here today, so I'm going to try and do most of the recording inside. But here is the new home for the Zephyr. A little bit more room to work on it, makes it a bit easier. It's a bit dark in here with the tent over it, so I might try and move the tent. But yeah, this is what we're working with so far. Yeah, trying to record with this tent over is not working, so I'm going to try and move the tent, get some light in here so I can do a little bit of a walk around, show you what we've got done. It's looking good though, it is looking very good. Okay, so there we go, the tent is to the one side for now. You can see it a little bit better, but yeah. This is where we've got to so far. We've managed to get the door handles on. Interior is pretty much finished. I'll open it up actually so you can see. Got to put the door cards on and need to buy some new kick plates, but they're going to come from America, so they're going to take quite a while. Horn, as you can see, is not on. The horn has, for some reason, stopped working. We have no idea why. So that's got to be replaced. We have a new interior mirror that we need to fit. That is off a Morgan. So that is another little job. We have fitted the newly chromed lights, newly chromed wiper arms. Got the little mirror back on the side, new door handle. Back end is looking pretty much finished, if I can get round. New re-chromed lights, new re-chromed boot catch. Number plate is on, obviously the bumps aren't on, that is a problem that we're having at the minute. We can't find anyone to re-chrome them, so you're gonna have to buy some new ones, which is about 800 quid. Or we're gonna try and do it ourselves, but that's a job for later on, because actually we have some bigger issues that we need to work on first. Now you're probably thinking, it doesn't look too much different from the last time, apart from a few bit extra chrome being put on. And you are right, we've had some pretty big problems since the last video. So the car actually ended up having to go back to the body shop because we had some pretty poor paintwork from the guy that did it for us. So he took it back, and there still is some issues with it, but I'm gonna have to figure that out in the future. But we've also had some wiring issues. The dashboard, we don't know what's going on with it. The speedometer doesn't work. We didn't have any lights or anything for a while. We've actually managed to get the lights working. The fuel gauge doesn't work, so we're going to need someone to come and sort that out. Door catch on this door stopped working, so we've had to replace that. The window reg stopped working on this door, so that is currently out. We're waiting for a new one to come. Other mechanical issues we've had is the brakes aren't particularly great. It's not very safe to drive on the road at the minute. The gears also need a little bit of work doing to them. Front suspension needs adjusting because the steering is all over the place. So overall, it's not in the best of shapes. But also, we have issues with the paint on the inside, where the guy who sprayed it for us masked and actually ended up pulling off a lot of the paint from the interior, so that's going to have to be redone when the weather gets a bit warmer. Another thing when the weather gets warmer is we have the chrome strips that I will be fitting along all of the edge of the white. We have those now. We actually got them from America, so they are ready to go on. We just need it to warm up a little bit. Has some other little chrome bits to put on in places. One cool thing actually I will show you what we got. My brother got me from Christmas actually. We actually got the bonnet hood, which I'm very excited to put on. But I'll get that out now and I'll show you what that's going to look like. So my brother actually got this hood ornament for me for Christmas. It was in a bit of a state, so he got it sent off to be re-chromed, and I have to admit, it is absolutely spot on for what I wanted. It's going to look amazing when it's on the car. So it'll just fit smack on in the middle. The bonnet's already got the holes drilled on the other side, so I just got to match up on this side. Hopefully, won't damage the paint on this side, but you never know when you're drilling into fresh paint. But yeah, that is where it will fit. Let's show you from the front angle. Directly in the middle. I think that'll finish off the car very nicely once the bumper's on as well, obviously. Under the bonnet, it's looking pretty good, to be fair. Just needs a bit more degreasing, a bit more cleaning up, and that's pretty much done then. Now I've got the bonnet open, I think I might as well see if it starts up. It's been a couple of months since I started it. In fact, the last time it started was when it drove into the lockup, so let's see if the old girl starts up, shall we? Right, I stole some battery out of my dad's Capri, so hopefully it should be charged enough to start up. Stick it in and see if it goes. So my battery is dead. Such an awkward position to get to. That was a bit more difficult than I was hoping. Yeah, the car is, I would say, about 80% there. I'm still hoping to be able to get it to some kind of car shows this year. Still got quite a few things to sort out. I did buy a chrome trim, this one down here. That was going to go around the lip here. It doesn't fit, so I've got to find a new one. Locks need fitting. Another thing that happened at the body shop, which I'm not very happy about. The door somehow, it fell out of place when he was working on it. I don't know what he did to it, but he opened the door, and I don't know if you can see it there or not. You can see it a little bit. He opened the door and he completely creased this wing. So there was no marks there before, and now it's got a quite obvious crease line, so I'm not very happy about that. There's not much I can do about it now as he's sprayed it, but it is what it is. These things happen. Maybe in the future I can get it sorted. The bonnet, I'm getting that resprayed because he hasn't done a very good job on that either. There's a lot of crap, like little dust particles and things and bumps that he's got in it. So I'm going to take that to another spray painter that I know who does a better job. I mean, I spent a lot of money on this spray job and I'm not overly impressed, to be honest. But it is what it is. I mean, looks way better than it did, but I was hoping for a bit of a better finish, but you never know when I come to polish it, because it's still not been polished or washed yet. It might come up a bit nicer, so let's see what it looks like once it's been polished and in the lovely sunshine in the summer. So, started up pretty nicely. I did have the choke out a bit too far, I think, to start with. For some reason though, the radio just seemed to short circuit. It crackled very loudly, and it started stinking of smoke, and that won't turn on, so welcome to another issue with the 1958 Ford Zephyr. So I'm going to have to try and take that out now, because I don't want to leave it in the car in case for some reason it catches fire. Hopefully it hasn't broken my new speakers that I fitted into the car. Probably has, knowing my luck. But yeah, I think that'll have to do for today's video. There's not much more I can really show you, to be honest. That is where we're at. Another issue has arisen, of course, with the Ford Zephyr. So it is just a non-stop project, to be honest with you. Is what it is. That's what you get with these vintage cars. It will be finished one day and I will be driving it around. But for now, that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you want to see any more updates, I probably will do an update when it's finished, when we're driving it next. There won't be any more of these little updates and everything. Maybe when I put the chrome on, I could do an update, but we'll see. But yeah, if you have enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed with the notifications turned on. Drop a comment below of what you think I've managed to achieve so far with the Zephyr. Like I said, not too much from the previous video, but it is what it is. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.